Right. So when I started working with Pamela, I was struggling with my marriage. I had some deep questions about the future and whether my marriage was going to work or not. And I signed up for a 1 day retreat with her. Through that experience, I knew that she was the right person to help me going forward with my business. She helped me so much in that retreat day. And I was struggling with my business that I had recently launched. So I decided to work with her for 3 months in the mentorship program. And what really made me decide was the experience that I had with her in that 1 day retreat, and seeing her capacity to hold me energetically, and not to be afraid of anything that came up, to literally not even flinch when serious childhood trauma came up and subjects that would make most people cringe. She was able to handle it all with compassion and love. And so it was her ability to be that strong container for me that made me want to work with her. And since working with her for the past several months, I have grown so much, from the personal side of things in my relationship. My marriage has improved dramatically. I would say we're in relationship marriage 2.0. Our original marriage was ready to die, and so we had to have a rebirth. And Pamela was instrumental in that happening, and supported me while also encouraging me um, to not run, really, and that was so critical. And in my business, I have grown in leaps and bounds. I went from only having a couple of clients to having like many clients, repeat clients, a completely different structure for my business. I've niched down onto the area that I have the most expertise in, and I'm able to have repeatable, successful months, profitable months, to the point where I am completely self-sustaining, and it feels so good. And the biggest insights that I've really gotten from working with Pamela is this ability to find the answers from within and to look within and sit with what's coming up as information for me to take action on. Instead of kind of looking for the answers outside of me, Pamela helped me go within, and find my own answers. And now I would say life shows up differently in the sense that I am not externalizing all of my questions. I'm looking within. I'm able to sit with the mess that's sometimes inside of me and all of us with much more ease, much more comfort, and much more compassion. I have so much more self love and acceptance for all of me, and I can bring those shadowy parts of myself out to to use their gifts, because they have so many gifts and there's so many parts of me that want to be expressed. I have a lot more creativity, and Pamela really helped me tap into that side of myself that had been repressed, the creative, fun side. And now I'm actually enjoying and having fun in life as opposed to just working and being very serious. Um, this If I hadn't taken this program, if I hadn't worked with Pamela, I would still be spinning my wheels in my business. I definitely would not have niched down in the area that I'm working in, and I would not have been able to scale up to sustainable months, because I'd still be trying to do too much and serve too many people. I am quite certain that my marriage would be looking very different in not a good way. So I'm very thankful. And Pamela is gifted at holding a strong container and helping you go within, and not shying away from those parts of yourself that you may be uncomfortable with acknowledging. And she's really gifted at honoring all of you and helping you find that self love for all of you. This program and Pamela made me feel so empowered and so powerful at the same time. Like I have the capacity to do anything, and all of the power is inside of me. And if I were speaking to a friend who was considering doing this program, I would say definitely listen to that intuitive part of you and don't let your fear take over. It's so easy for you to get back into your rational mind and come up with all these excuses and reasons why you shouldn't. Um, and ultimately, if your intuition is telling you it's a yes, then Pamela is definitely for you. And regardless of what those fears are, there will be a way forward for you. Um, I can guarantee that even if your mind doesn't know how to make it happen, you will find a way to make it happen. So just trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust that she is the supportive container that you need to get to your next step.